Scenario number 1. Dear Saintontas, really love the videos. I love your videos so much. You upload videos on this internet about Honkai Star Route and other games of those sorts. I really love these videos so much. Little does Saintontas know, while he's reading this letter, a bomb is actually ticking down slowly, and then it explodes and it blows him up, and it perishes. Scenario number 2. Hey Saintontas, really love the content that you're making. Please click on this link and accept my donation of $10 million. Saintontas clicks the link. It's a zip bomb. His computer blows up and he can no longer upload videos on the internet. Scenario number 3. Saintontas wa daisuki desu. Watashi wa campsite ni imasu ka? And then imagine Saintontas is in my campsite right here. We imagine here, and then we set a bomb, boom, fire everywhere, and then oh my goodness gracious. Twink 911-2 just happened when Mr. Pokey and Saintontas had an insane debate. And by the way, Twink 911-1 was when Flip debated Tecton.
Have all the clowns beat her to death with toy rubber bats, and then being said, oh, it's just a joke, it's funny, look at the clowns. Well, the reality is my mom's still dead.
Do you think me insulting, like saying your Genshin tanks aren't good, does that hurt you?
Yes, it's obvious that Mr. Pokey was absolutely, completely, and utterly demolished in this debate because of one factor, and one factor alone: the problem of Saintontas, okay? Saintontas is just too good at debates. Even though Saintontas is the villain, he somehow always ends up on top because of the many factors that make up Saintontas. He's a liar, he's a deceiver, he's a subhuman serial down puncher, and slop producer who needs topics, he needs gacha slop. So he's just willing to go through many lengths and bounds in order to find the next topic. He's a damned monster, and he's evil, and he's a problem, and I have the solution. Saintontas may look evil and devilish and completely super offensive in his debating and tactics and such, but it's actually quite the opposite, okay? What Saintontas does is he waits and he baits you, okay? And when he baits, he hopes that the enemy opposing debater messes up in a major way. For example, in Twink 911-2, Mr. Pokey kind of crashed out a smidge. He got a little mad, like he thought Saintontas was being racist or something, when he was only shmeep shmop, kind of not being racist and such. I don't really know the context because I didn't watch any of the videos and such, but basically Saintontas waited, and he waited patiently. He didn't attack, he didn't go on the offensive, he just threw out some light jabs, some baits at Mr. Pokey. So much baits and such to the point where Mr. Pokey crashed out in a major way, and this is where Saintontas thrives, okay? Once you make a mistake, he will take the mistake and he'll completely and utterly use this mistake to completely and utterly demolish you. For an analogy, it's like if the domain expansion goes off and you just don't want to go inside of there, but inside of a domain expansion there's counterplay. For example, the hollow whisker basket and such, there's counterplay. It's not completely over if you're caught in the domain expansion, and if you're caught in Saintontas's trickety trap that he sets up, there's counterplay. What you basically want to do in this scenario is to never ever admit faults, okay? Because that just allows blood to dogpile upon you even more, okay? You want to not take fault at all, and you want to start sort of messing around. Give off the impression that this debate isn't serious, that this debate doesn't have any real value, and that you're actually just messing around in a major way. It'll flip things up majorly. Like the mistake Mr. Pokey did in freaking 911 Twink 911 2.0 is he first and foremost crashed out, which is terrible, right? But his counterplay was so terrible, he literally admitted fault, and then he was like, oh yeah, the people around me, they all think I'm wrong as well, which is just not what you want to do in these type of situations. Like Saintontas got him trapped, got him to admit that he was wrong, got all of his friends to turn against Mr. Pokey as well. Like, what, are you dumb as bricks, Mr. Pokey? You can't let this happen at all, okay? You're not fighting a saint. This debate, oh wait, saint, you're not fighting a saint, you're fighting Saintontas, all right? This is completely different. When entering a field like this, you just can't do this. You gotta be disingenuous, you gotta draw it out as long as possible, and blah, blah, blah. Next up, okay, I got the next point. I'm going on the fly. I'm just thinking of points while I'm going. I don't even separate mind and soul. It's as easy as that, as simple as that, okay? Like the trap that Mr. Pokey fell for, in which he crashed out in a major way, which is honestly the final nail that locked him in the coffin, was the fact that Mr. Pokey let his emotions get to the better of him, alright? Causing the crash out, causing the final blow of Saintontas and such. It's similar to venom inside of the MRI machine. Blood represents your mind, right? And blood in the MRI machine represents the soul. What you basically want to do is you want to just do exactly. You see the B-roll, right? Next up, you want to do personal insults at Saintontas himself, his visual self. You want to talk about how he looks, how dumb he looks, and also you want to make sure you are as conventionally attractive as possible. Because if you're conventionally attractive, any flaw that he throws at you doesn't work against you. It works for you, because being conventionally attractive actually makes you unlikable, okay? That's just how it is, because people are jealous of you and such. But if someone points out a flaw in you, it actually makes you more likable as a person, because it humanizes you. Like, you're so conventionally attractive, so untouchable as a human being. And if someone says, "Yo, you look so dumb," you look so dumb, haha, idiot. Yeah, it just humanizes you so much more in a major way. Meanwhile, for Saintontas, he's not all that desirable as a human being, okay? So if you insult his physical appearance, it will actually do lots of damage to him. Not even him itself, but also his image that he represents. Because image is everything in this world in which you live in, right? All of these debates are entirely performative. You're not trying to prove a point. You're not trying to convince the other party to join your side or anything like that. No, all you're really trying to do is just farm slop content for your YouTube channel. And the better you do on these debates, the more subscribers you will get. So in this performative act of debating in this world in which you live in, if you taint Saintontas's image, then he will go from saint to sorrow. He will just completely crumble. And Mr. Pokey could have abused this perfectly well. Why? Twink 911 2, blood is a twink. Alright, he's so conventionally attractive. If he simply insulted Saintontas's taint, it would do more good than harm. If Saintontas retaliates back, then boom, 10 million subscribers for Mr. Pokey. Because now blood isn't as untouchable as he seems. Do you see the logic here? Basically, Saintontas is not a saint. He's the devil of this world in which you live in. And you cannot fight the devil with... Wait. No, the angel disguises, the saint disguises, wait, what is the saying? The angel disguises as itself as the devil to scare off the other people, and then the devil disguises itself as the angel to spread the love and such. We gotta use that logic here. Saintontas is no saint, alright? If anything, he's a devil. No. He's a saint, he's a devil disguising himself as a saint to lure in all these people and to chomp nom the heads off of all who oppose him. And you have to be the exception, the opposite. You are an angel and such, and you gotta disguise yourself as the devil in order to fend for yourself and such. We need 30 more seconds. Nah, we don't. What? Okay. Okay. Okay, we have awakening. That's how we win. Just use awakening. It's dumb as shit.
でをわきまえろ試練